This video contains commentary. Hey, what's up, my little deuterinos? Welcome back to Storytime with your favorite Reddit fairy. My name is Lorna, and today we're getting into some r/ChoosingBeggars. Did you guys miss me? I missed you. So without further ado, smash that subscribe button, sit back, relax, and let's get right into it. Choosing Beggar demands I pay for her shopping when she didn't bring anything to pay with. Posted by user Captain Adam 5399. This happened just an hour ago, and I'm laughing at the insanity and absurdity at the situation. So as everyone is painfully aware, there's a little situation going on in the world, and we're on lockdown, with the exception of going out for essential shopping. So, some backstory. My Nan and I are close. She's the 5th member of our family. Mom, Dad, me, my brother, and my Nan. And she's elderly disabled and asthmatic, so she's high risk and vulnerable. Now, I'm also severely asthmatic and I probably shouldn't be going out shopping, but for my Nan, I'm willing to risk it. So I go out to do her shopping at Morrison's. She gives me her shopping list and I get what she needs, what's available. Side funny story, the toilet roll aisle was fully stocked and I was shocked. I don't get why people are so obsessed with toilet roll, but if that's what people panic by in this situation, at least future history lessons and exams will have ridiculous questions, and my grandkids in the future can ask about it and I can have a laugh. Anyway, on to the story. So, like at most stores, there's markings to help with social distancing and keep people safe. So this choosing beggar started off by ramming me with her trolley while I was waiting to scan my items and pay, and was invading my personal space. Very rude. So I begin placing my items on the till and she's just glaring at me for some reason and muttering to herself about me hurrying up. I place the divider and go to start bagging my items. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I had to rush for you. So as I'm bagging my items and about to pay, the cashier continues scanning strange items that I know I wasn't buying. I ask the cashier what's going on. These aren't mine. And the cashier's confused, saying there's no divider. I look up, and this choosing beggar has removed the divider and now her items were being scanned and added to my bill. I tell the cashier and she starts to remove the items and sort the mistake. This is when the choosing beggar goes insane. Excuse me, what are you doing? I'm confused and tell her that her items were accidentally being scanned and thinking that the divider must have been buried in the shopping, didn't think it was that big of a deal as the cashier was apologetic and sorted it out. You need to pay for my shopping. I'm just shocked and simply say, what? She glares at me. My items were being scanned on your shopping, so you have to pay for them. And since you're paying for some now, you must buy my whole shopping. I give the cashier a look and am absolutely gobsmacked. What makes you think I'm going to buy your shopping? She scoffs and continues on about how a few mistakes means I have to pay. I pay for my items and she's still standing there expectantly waiting for me to pay for her shopping. I begin to walk away and she screams for me to come back. People are now staring, so I turn and say, "Lady, I don't know you and I don't have to buy your shopping for any reason." She then screams for security and feeds them some lie about me having to pay for her shopping. He called me over to ask what was happening and I told him. She then went on admitting she removed the divider thinking I wouldn't notice and I'd pay for her. Thankfully, the security guard just looked at her and told her the same thing I said, that I didn't have to. As I began walking away, she was screaming at the cashier, saying she didn't have any cash or cards on her to pay and was demanding her to honor some expired coupons. I left before anything else, so I don't know how it ended. So this woman thought she was entitled to her shopping, and I had to pay for it as she hadn't got any way to pay for it. Honestly, how can you be so stupid to not bring a means of paying for shopping? I'm wondering if she tried it before and whether it worked on other people. I ain't buying someone else's shopping for no good reason. Thanks for reading, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Why did she? She obviously must have tried. She had to have tried this before because she was very, well, esteemed anyway from the story. It seemed like she was very confident that this is what's happening, that this is what you're doing, and you're just gonna suck it up and pull your pants up and just take it. You know, like, what the fuck? I don't know. This is stupid. People are so dumb these days. If this is true, but like, the fact that she's screaming during this time where they even say, you know, singing can spread the virus, let alone screaming. Yeah, Karen, you're kind of an a-hole. Alright, my dudes, before I get into the next story, don't forget to smash that like button, tickle the subscribe button as well, and turn on all notifications for future videos just like this one. Let's get into the next story, my dudes. This one is called Netflix Account, posted by user JasonG83. My folks are using 2 TVs back in New Jersey and blocking my usage from my account. I call them up and tell them to use 1 TV so my daughter can watch Turbo. Yeah, the snail movie. And my dad has the audacity to be mad at me. I said, get your own account. And he has the balls to tell me that he needs to use mine because they are building 2 new houses and I'm legit living unemployment, paycheck to paycheck, since I lost my gig due to the virus. Serious BS. Okay, my dude. What you need to do is log into your settings and change your motherfucking password and boom. But I mean, like, you know, maybe your mom's kind of cool and all that and you don't really want to screw her over. But like, you know, if you want to teach them a temporary lesson, you could still change the password and just change it back after and be like, who has the power right now in this situation? Because it's not you. I share my Netflix account with my parents and my sister and my niece. Cause sharing is caring, my dudes. Oh, by the way, I just want to apologize. I know you probably have seen some ads popping up in my videos, my dudes. I finally got monetized, so thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I hope, you know, if you have YouTube Premium, you won't see the ads, or you have some kind of ad blocker. I mean, I don't want to suggest an ad blocker because I love YouTube. YouTube is amazing. Alright, my dudes, let's get into the next story. This one is called Girl Buys My Brother-in-Law's AirPods, claims they're fake and wants a refund, but also wants to keep them. Posted by user Allie is Dead. So, my older sister and brother-in-law buy expensive stuff that they either don't like or don't use and never send back. They're lazy. So, they give it to me to sell since I'm so savvy with selling stuff online. I don't get to keep the money though. They give me a little, so I don't mind. Plus, it gives me something to do. Anyway, a girl on Depop bought his AirPods. They're unused, but in an open box. He was sent the wrong version. And she haggled me on the price for a few weeks until my brother-in-law said to just sell them above $100 since they're still new. So the girl and I settle on $110. She pays and I send them out. Every day she messages me about where they are and why they're taking so long to get to her. I knew then that she was going to try something, so I let my brother-in-law know that she'll probably ask for a refund. And he says fuck it, as long as he gets them back. So, 3 days later, they arrive, and not even 15 minutes after I get the email to inform me from USPS that they were delivered, she sends a PayPal dispute that the AirPods are a fake and she wants a refund. She claims that the box is open and that the wrapping on the AirPods was gone, and they don't have a serial number on the box or inside the charging case. I have to dispute her claim and inform my brother-in-law. I am absolutely beyond annoyed with this bitch, since I had been bothered by her for weeks until she got the damn things, and now I have to read her bullshit. My brother-in-law says again to just give her a refund once she sends them back, and I do so on the dispute. With this, she has to give me a tracking number when she sends them back, and once I do get them back and see that they are what I sent her, she gets her money back. A day and a half passes and she doesn't send anything. No tracking, no response. Then she sends a message that it's unfair that she has to send them back because they're fake, and that she needs her money now and has to throw them away and buy another somewhere else. I'm literally speechless. Like, my brain stopped working for a few seconds. I know this was uncalled for, but I sent her an email, not on PayPal. I ask her, bitch, are you retarded? Because you're really gonna try and scam me? How fucking dumb do you think I am? Yeah, I'm not entirely proud of writing that, but I reread her dispute response a couple of times because I didn't believe it, and then I just got so damn angry. She sends me another message calling me rude, saying I'm the scammer since I supposedly sell stolen electronics from my fake family member to people and I should be banned. I don't even respond to her and just message PayPal about this, that I will not accept anything she sends me back. I don't think they'd even side with me if she did send me back some fake ones, and that I want the item back. They tell me that I'd have to reopen the dispute if she does send the wrong item back, but she has 10 days to give a tracking number or they'll close the dispute in my favor. Well, she sends one more message. At least give me a partial refund for calling me names. I don't send her shit. Here we are, 10 days later, and my brother-in-law gets to keep his money. I blocked her on Depop and left her feedback. Apologies for how uneventful this was, but the dispute just closed and I am just annoyed thinking about it after sending my brother-in-law his money. Edit. He ordered the AirPods 2 that charge on a wireless pad and have the light on the front, but was sent the first version. Oh my god. What? This is why I don't even want to deal with independent sellers like that, like eBay, for example. When eBay first came out, it was alright. There were still scammers. There's always going to be scammers in any kind of market, really. I mean, it's as old as time, you know? But, it's just, I stay away from them. I'd rather, and that's the problem, like, I wish there were more small businesses, like, local-owned businesses that sold more abstract things like that not everybody's looking for, but there's, like, you know, like a niche market. Where I live, there's not a lot of businesses at all, and I'd have to drive over to the nearest city, and even there, if it's all just mass-produced crap. Like, I want to see small shops that specialize. You know what I'm saying? I want to see more of that, but I don't know what I'm talking about. This has nothing to do with the story. Alright, my dudes, I miss talking to you guys. Let's get into the next story. This one is called Karen Wants to Buy My Nintendo Switch with My PayPal Included. Posted by user Mr. $16. First of all, this is my first ever post on r/ChoosingBeggars, and English is my second language. A little bit of background to the context. I was selling my Nintendo Switch, and I made it very clear I was not sending it through the mail. It breaks a lot here. It was listed for around $300 USD, with games in a bag and an SD card, around $50 USD. It's also translated from another language, so spelling might not be the world's best. Karen. Hi, Mr. 16. I see your Nintendo is for sale. Me. Yeah, it's still for sale. Karen. Great. I would like to buy it for $150 USD with shipping and all accessories. Mr. 16. First of all, I'm not sending it. Second, $150 USD is way too low. $300 USD is the lowest I can go. Karen. But I need it. Yes, she wrote that. Mr. 16. Not really my problem. I'm not in a rush to sell it. Karen. Fine, I will do $300 USD with your account password linked. Mr. 16. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. First of all, I'm not shipping. Karen. But if I need to come pick it up, I want your account as well, and it better be linked to PayPal. Mr. 16. So let me get this straight. You want, for $300 USD, to come here, get the Switch, and my account together with my PayPal? Karen. That's right. Since I have to drive an hour, it's the least you can do. Mr. 16. Nope, never gonna happen. You know what? I'll give it for free to my brother or see if another person will come buy it. Karen. But I need it. Mr. 16. Bye. Blocked. Is this for real? Is this guy 16? I just wonder, when they're younger, you always gotta wonder, like, are they just trying to get clout? Are they? I mean, there's older people that do that too. I shouldn't be so judgy. But it's like, really, Karen? I need it. Yo, you guys, I posted a poll earlier today. If you didn't see it, scroll on over to my page under the community tab and just, smash your vote onto that little poll there. I'm curious. I'm thinking about switching things up a little bit, but you guys are the ones that watch, so I want to know your opinion. And that being said, let's get into the next story, my dudes. And this one is called Way In Over His Head, posted by user Jacob Zor, I don't know. Bear with me. This beginning is a bit of a backstory. My brother had been trying to sell his dirt bike on our local listing site and finally got a hit from a 16-year-old kid willing to give marginally less than asking. Fair enough. They negotiate and come to an agreement. The kid shows up days later with who we assume to be his dad and mother in the car. My brother takes a few minutes to kick the bike up, as most higher-end dirt bikes do when starting from dead cold, but he eventually gets it purring to its usual beefy idle. It's a 2006 YZ250, but was kept up by a guy who raced Baja? I don't know. And the like, so it had been excellently taken care of. The kid stalls it a few times, but eventually gets it rolling and rides around. This kid is pretty scrawny, had never actually owned a bike, let alone started one before, but he persisted and bought the bike. We explained how to get it started relatively quickly. They signed the paperwork, and we loaded the bike and off they went. My brother went home and I went on my way. This is where it gets slightly choosy beggar. 3 hours later, the kid and his mom, who is undergoing medical treatment and is already stressed, shows up at my door. I open the door and ask what I can do for them. She immediately snaps, saying that the bike is broken and she wants to return the bike and get a full refund. I immediately shot my gaze to the kid and asked what the problem was. He said he couldn't start it, and when he did eventually start, that it wouldn't stay running. I asked the usual questions. Did you turn the gas on? Did you choke it? Did you flood it? Etc. He didn't really know what to say, seeing as how he had no idea what he was getting into, even with multiple warnings from me at the buying process. The mother interrupts and says it doesn't matter, and that a minor can't buy a motorcycle. To which I retorted, saying I bought my first bike at 15. She threatened a lawsuit and the cops. What? And I asked her to file the lawsuit and call the cops. The son had made the decision to buy the bike and with his own money and signed all paperwork and bill of sale. She offered $200 for inconvenience but wanted the rest of the money back and the bike to be returned. I told her that the money was long gone and I wasn't taking the bike back. Back and forth on that for a few minutes before I asked why the son said he liked the bike and was stoked on it and rode it down my street. I said it sounded like he just physically couldn't start it. To which the mother sarcastically asked if I could start. Boy, was it her lucky day. I walked inside, put on the closest pair of shoes because it was raining outside, walked out of the truck where the bike sat in the back of the vehicle, turned the gas on, and kicked it up, first kick. I turned to the mother, who was staring through eyes like daggers, furious that I had proved her and her son wrong. I asked if there was anything else I could do for them. The son hops in the truck and starts it up after I warmed it about 7 times. The mother grew restless and told him to get out of the truck and take her home. The son looked so defeated, and the mother berated him relentlessly, and I walked back inside just having proved my point to the fullest. Not sure if that constitutes us choosing beggar, aside from the mom thinking giving $200 for inconvenience and filing lawsuits over nothing might qualify. Either way, the nerve of some people. I mean, I get it, like, no mom really wants their kid to have a motorcycle. My mom didn't want me to have a motorcycle at first either. But my biological dad, he was a motorcycle guy, and when he passed away, I got 2 motorcycles on top of the one that he gave me before he passed away. So I'm sitting on 3 motorcycles that I can't even ride yet because A, I don't have my motorcycle license. I had it, it expired. I have to write it again. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get rid of 2 of them and just kind of store one of them for the time being, and maybe get myself like a Harley down the road or something. Yeah, you never know. But that's really shitty, Karen. Don't take it up with your son. The son was very quiet during this whole thing. Did you guys notice? Like, he didn't really say anything he didn't try to defend the guy. Like, Mom, like, he showed me how to start it. I'm just not doing it right. Like, the kid should have not even told his mom about it. Go home, look at YouTube videos, educate yourself, and then if you still have a problem, then go to your mom and say, yeah, I might have made a bad decision, but even still, that's overreacting. All right, my magical little dudicorns, let's get into the last story of the day. And this one is called, Give a Little, They Want More. Posted by user Hisa Red? I don't know. I'm so bad at saying everybody's usernames today. I run an e-commerce shop. I hate, and I mean hate, having disappointed customers. We pride ourselves on customer service and do our best to keep customers happy. Now, stock mistakes are rare, but on occasion we might have replaced a damaged order and forgot to update the system, or find damaged items in the warehouse when we go to ship. On this occasion, it was the former. We sold a 4-liter container of a car shampoo that we didn't have in stock. The customer also ordered another small item so he'd get the free shipping. The other item was 4 pounds. So, in hopes of keeping our customers happy, we sent the 4-pound item on its own, which cost us 5 pounds in courier costs mind, and emailed the customer explaining the situation and that we canceled and refunded the full order and gave him the other item free. He replies asking when the product he wanted would be back in stock. I told him at least 3 weeks, but with the current virus, we can't be certain. If he needs it earlier, he can purchase from one of our resellers, or we can offer a 20% discount on a 1-liter bottle of the same item, which would last him 4 months, making it £15.99 instead of £19.99. He then replies, "Can I get free shipping on that as well?" So this guy just got a 4-pound item for free, shipping free on that item, and 20% off. Now he wants another 5 pounds off and shipping fees on top. When I returned his email, politely saying, "I'm sorry, but we can't offer free shipping since we already sent out the extra item, and we would be losing even more money on his order than we already have," he replied, "Go fuck yourself, cunt. Hope you get the virus and die." Some people. Fuck that dude, man. I wonder what it was that he was ordering. It was... Did they say... Oh, it was car shampoo. Really? You really need it that bad? Like, right now? Come on, goddamn, people are so fucking stupid. Why are you the way that you are? Why are you the way you are? Why? Why? I don't get it. Like, who hurt you? You know? Oh my god, my dudes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash that like button. It really helps me out. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on all notifications for future videos just like this one. As always, the links to these stories will be in the description below, so head on over to Reddit and show those posters some love with some upvotes. You know they deserve it, my dudes. Until next time, you guys stay happy, healthy, and awesome as always. Peace out, my dudes.